Facebook land. I hope you guys are well. I'm going to chat with you guys about speaking groups, finding speaking groups. So yesterday on Periscope, I talked about finding groups on Facebook. So I'm going to tell you about a couple of groups that may interest you if you are a speaker. And I'll do this while they are building my audience. And I hope this is helpful to you guys. Definitely when you come in, put your chats in the, put your questions or what have you in the comment box, and I will answer them as they pop up. So I'm going to get started for you guys. And look, I have one person here. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining. So my name is Shakita, author, speaker, entrepreneur, social media coach to writers, authors, and bloggers. And I am a speaker as well, growing speaker. I'm working on my DTM. Hi, Les. Thank you for joining. So I've gotten a lot of questions about speaker groups and how to connect with speaker groups. So I am, besides being a Toastmaster, I am connected with a couple of speaking groups on Facebook. So I wanted to let you know who they are. And if you are interested in speaking and you don't want to join Toastmasters, these are groups that you can definitely join and look to make connections with, possibly get a mentor. Normally, when you are in a Toastmasters group, they will connect you with a senior member who's either a distinguished Toastmaster or about to be to that point to be, oh, cool, okay. They'll connect you to a person that's about to be distinguished. So they'll be your mentor, a person to kind of guide you and walk with you, answer any questions that you may have. When I joined my first Toastmasters group, my mentor was Chanel Calvin, and she is actually, she may join this later, but she was my mentor. And just to let you guys know, I have speaking experience. I didn't really think about it until I started doing speaking professionally, but you think about it, like starting out in high school, I was a captain of the cheerleading squad. When I think back, it's like, oh my gosh, captain of the cheerleading squad. So it's speaking to a group of cheerleaders, trying to motivate them, get them inspired, and showing leadership to them. Then when I went to college, I did like an accelerated degree program, and I was with a group of people, and we stayed together for the entire 4 years. And in college, because it was an accelerated degree program, we had to present for every class except for accounting and statistics. We had to do a PowerPoint presentation, and we would separate out each PowerPoint so that we can talk about it in front of class. I did not even think about it. I really didn't think about it until now when I started thinking about all the speaking that I've done, unbeknownst to me. So when I joined my first Toastmaster group, it was really trying to find out what type of speaker that I was and working on the simple things like the ums and the ahs and working out the filler words like that one I just said. So when I first did that one, my first speech, they were like, wow, you've spoken before and you don't need too much help. And I'm like, yeah, but I know that I still have work to do, so I continue to still keep growing and learning because I'm not where I want to be. So the places that I found besides Toastmasters, speaking groups, it's called Women's Speaker Association. They are on Facebook. I first started following them on Twitter, and then when I found out they had a Facebook group, I joined the Facebook group. They are very active. You can join as a free person. You can join the association free, and then decide to pay a membership. They are not local, but there are branches of people locally. There's also the Black Speakers Association as well. They're based out of Maryland, and they really do help you get speaking engagements. There's also the NSA, National Speakers Association, as well. And they also have a Facebook group. They're all over the place. All these people that I'm telling you are on Facebook, they're on Twitter, and they have their own website. So depending on which one you like, where you want to go. If it's a man, obviously you can't join Women's Speaker Association because it's only for women. And then there's another one that I found out about fairly, probably a couple of months ago, and that's called Speakers and Live Streamers. And they are also on Facebook as well. And this one is what I like to call a mastermind, because it's not intrusive to get you to live stream or speak, but they're more so to help you, to ask questions, to guide you. If you are stumped, they will also post any speaking engagements wherever. And it's pretty much up to you if you decide to take on the task of speaking. But again, all of these have someone that you can reach out to. I've joined all of them. I love all of the groups that I'm in. If you don't want to join something on Facebook and you need something local, I would suggest Toastmasters. But there is, to be honest with you, a National Speaker Association wherever you are located. I know there's one here in Richmond as well. And they're actually hosting events that I've seen lately. Yes, I can put the names of the groups in there. Let me go to my page right now so that I can tell you who it is. But all of those are on Facebook. They're all good. I'm connected with all of them. And if you are trying to make that step to join a group or to be a better speaker or what have you, and you're not interested in Toastmaster, no one is always... Toastmaster is great. Do not get me wrong. It helps you to hone in on what you need to fix or make better. But it also, hey, Latanya, thank you for joining. But it also helps you to keep your time, because you know when you go somewhere, you just can't speak from the start to whenever you want to finish. No, you're going to lose people. You're going to take up a lot of time. So it helps you to keep time, helps you to have a structure to your speech and all that wonderful, great stuff. So it really is good for the structure of how you're becoming as a speaker. And I like that, because I need someone to be honest with me if I'm up there speaking to the group, and they could let me know, listen, you know, you do a lot of and so I need that so that I can cut that out and get used to cutting it out. So that's why I definitely always tell you Toastmasters is an option. It's just good good work for you, just something to really think about, or just do the Women's Speaker Association or the NSA. But there's so many, and I didn't know that in the beginning, and I found out later on, and I'm like, oh my God, you mean to tell me all these were here? So it's many to choose from. Very helpful, but definitely look into it. And I am actually typing this into the group now. Association. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And National Women's Association, or maybe it's women. Yes. But those are the ones that I am on. I am active on. The WSA, they have an event probably 3 days out of the week, and you get to connect with some speakers all over the place. They do their event on Zoom. They do it on Twitter, and I think that's it, because it used to be Blab before Blab shut down. But it's a good connection. I actually spoke with one of the senior people at WSA and had like a consultation with her. And she was very helpful to me and my branding, so to speak. So it's always good to make connections, to let them know you're there, to connect with them. and to be social. Like, they're definitely there to help you. The thing is whether you want to be helped. So if there are no questions, I'm going to hop off and, oh, good. And I'm going to go on Periscope and run my mouth on Periscope for a little bit about the same exact subject. But I did not do my part 1 yesterday on Facebook Live. I did it on Periscope. So if you want to find me on Periscope, I will put that in the comments as well. And you guys are welcome to follow me on Periscope. So thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys soon.